In a stunning turn of events, former President Donald Trump has fired back at John Deere, accusing the agricultural giant of betraying the very farmers who helped build its empire. Known for his unapologetic and often controversial approach, Trump has waded into the heated right-to-repair debate, calling out John Deere for its role in restricting farmers' ability to repair their own machinery. With tensions running high, Trump's scathing remarks have not only amplified the controversy, but also raised critical questions about the balance between corporate interests and the needs of America's hardworking farmers. As the battle rages on, Trump's bold stance has ignited a fiery discourse that's leaving both industry insiders and farmers wondering: has John Deere truly turned its back on the people who made it a household name? John Deere, a name synonymous with trust and innovation in the agricultural industry for decades, has long been regarded as a pillar of reliability and cutting-edge technology. Yet, in recent years, the agricultural equipment titan has found itself at odds with the very farmers who have fueled its success. The root of the tension lies in the escalating right-to-repair debate, a national controversy that has shed light on the growing frustrations of thousands of American farmers. As these farmers demand more control over the maintenance and repair of their own machinery, John Deere's policies are now under heavy scrutiny, challenging the company's long-standing reputation and sparking heated discussions about fairness, access, and autonomy in the farming community. For decades, farmers across the country placed their trust in John Deere's machines to cultivate their lands, increase productivity, and ensure the success of their operations. These rugged, dependable machines were more than just tools. They were the backbone of the agricultural industry, providing farmers with the reliability and power they needed to tackle vast fields, navigate challenging terrain, and manage the demanding cycles of planting and harvest. John Deere's equipment became synonymous with quality, allowing farmers to achieve greater efficiency and precision in their work and ultimately sustain their livelihoods. However, as the world of agriculture progressed, so too did the technology behind these machines. What once consisted of straightforward mechanical designs began to evolve into sophisticated high-tech systems featuring advanced sensors, GPS mapping, and software-driven controls. While these technological advancements promised to revolutionize the way farming was done, they also introduced new complexities that would soon lead to unforeseen challenges for the very people who had long relied on these machines to get the job done. What were once simple tools soon became high-tech marvels, equipped with sophisticated software and advanced systems. At first, this progress was hailed as a breakthrough, offering farmers greater efficiency and precision. But beneath the surface, there was a major drawback. John Deere began restricting access to the very software and diagnostic tools that farmers needed to repair their own equipment. This shift has ignited a storm of frustration, as farmers are now forced to rely on expensive, company-controlled repair services, undermining their independence and raising serious concerns about the future of farming. This change meant that farmers had no choice but to take their machines to John Deere authorized dealerships for any repair, no matter how small. The result was often occurring during critical planting and harvesting seasons. These repair restrictions didn't just hit farmers' wallets, they stripped away their sense of independence. Many were outraged to discover that despite owning their equipment outright, they no longer had full control over it. In reality, John Deere's software transformed farmers into captives of a company-run repair network, creating a de facto monopoly on maintenance services. What was once a tool to enhance productivity had now become a costly and restrictive system that undermined the autonomy of the very people it was supposed to serve. The sense of betrayal among farmers grew as they found themselves trapped with expensive equipment, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars, that could be rendered useless by something as simple as an electronic glitch. The frustration intensified, fueled by the rising right-to-repair movement, which championed farmers' right to repair their own machines without being dependent on the manufacturer. This growing discontent didn't go unnoticed. It caught the attention of politicians in Washington, who began to recognize the scale of the issue. As the voices of the farming community grew louder, the political spotlight shifted toward the power dynamics between corporate giants like John Deere and the hardworking farmers they relied on. Among those who took notice was former President Donald Trump, who saw an opportunity to align himself with a crucial voter base: farmers in the agricultural heartland of America. Throughout his administration, Trump made bold promises to stand up against monopolistic practices that hurt rural workers and small businesses. As the right to repair movement gained momentum, Trump made it clear that he would hold companies like John Deere accountable for their restrictive policies. His administration exerted pressure on these corporate giants, warning that if they didn't reconsider their practices, they could face stricter regulations. Trump's stance not only resonated with farmers, but also reignited a national conversation about the power corporations wield over the people who help feed the nation. Trump's efforts sparked real change, leading to tangible results that pushed the right to repair debate into both state and federal legislative discussions. The growing pressure on John Deere resulted in legal settlements and significant policy shifts. In response, the company announced a series of measures aimed at providing farmers with the tools and software necessary to perform basic repairs themselves. While this move was seen as a step towards addressing the concerns of the farming community, it also marked a turning point in the ongoing struggle between corporate control and farmers' right to maintain their own equipment. The shift reflected the powerful influence of the united farming base and Trump's ability to turn their frustrations into meaningful political action. However, for many, this was seen as a belated and incomplete victory. Critics argued that John Deere only relented after facing intense waves of criticism and legal action, rather than showing a genuine long-term commitment to the farmers who are the backbone of its business. While the company's policy shift was a step forward, it left many feeling that the solution was more about damage control than real support. But wait! Want to stay in the loop with all the latest stories and updates? Hit that subscribe button and join our community. Be the first to know when we bring you stories that matter. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and be part of the conversation. Back to the topic at hand, this ongoing conflict has far-reaching implications that extend beyond the fields. It brings to light larger issues surrounding digital ownership, corporate monopolies, and the increasing role of technology in workers' lives. The struggle reflects a broader tension between innovation and control, and it raises critical questions about who truly owns the tools we depend on in the modern age. For former President Donald Trump, the conflict with John Deere goes beyond just the right to repair debate. Trump has long been an advocate for breaking up monopolistic practices that he believes harm American workers, especially those in rural communities. He views John Deere's actions as part of a larger trend of corporate giants tightening their grip on industries vital to the heartland. Trump has repeatedly criticized companies like John Deere for prioritizing profits over the needs of farmers, claiming that these policies not only limit competition, but also leave hardworking Americans at the mercy of corporate control. His stance resonates deeply with farmers who feel that they've been taken advantage of, and his vocal opposition to John Deere is part of his broader agenda to rein in what he sees as unchecked corporate power. By aligning himself with the right to repair movement, Trump not only positions himself as a defender of the American farmer, but also as a staunch opponent of what he calls the corporate elite's manipulation of everyday Americans. As the debate over right to repair continues to unfold, the question remains: has John Deere's policy shift truly addressed the needs of farmers, or is it just a temporary fix to quell mounting pressure? While the company's recent actions may seem like progress, many still wonder whether these changes reflect a genuine commitment to supporting those who have sustained its business for decades, or if it's merely a strategic move to avoid further backlash. With Trump's continued vocal opposition to corporate monopolies, the larger question looms: will the farming community ever regain full control over the tools they rely on, or will they remain at the mercy of corporate giants like John Deere? What do you think? Share it down below, and thanks for watching.